here I am in the middle of this terrible crisis, trying to tie everything together. I'm trying to find a way to show you how this little mezuzah helped us find some sanity in our lives after discovering that my friend's old mezuzah was missing from the home she had lived in for over 35 years. Oh, the terminology has changed. You know, Hitler tossed many labels around. Nazi, Nazis, Socialist Democrats, SS, Gestapo, Auschwitz, Dachau, Bergen-Belsen, Treblinka, Jude, Juden, schmutzige Jude, Jew, Jews, dirty Jews. Now we have words like apartheid, Palestinians, genocide, Hamas, Hezbollah, ISIS, Islamic Jihad, leftists, equity inclusion, and parents who are labeled by the government as domestic terrorists. How do I tie my little mezuzah into this whole nightmare that we're trying to fix, to overcome, to eradicate, so that our children's children can sleep safely in their beds at night? Einstein said, "Don't let the fear of the time it will take to accomplish something stand in the way of your doing it." Dr. Jennifer Schneider is the quintessential example of someone who never let a second go by since she came into being at Hadassah Hospital on Mount Scopus in Jerusalem some 80 plus years ago. Like her father, Professor Raphael Patai, Jennifer became not only an accomplished doctor, but her skill guided her at first, I believe, by her father, who wrote many books about the people of Israel and the whole idea and concept of what it is to be a Jew. In the middle of this madness which has engulfed us in this moment in time, with the barbaric attacks by Hamas and the anti-Semitic bile that pours from the so-called enlightened and tolerant academia, we have Jennifer. Jennifer was in the middle of making a move from the house she had called her home after 35 years. Jennifer was in the middle of making that move. She was transitioning to a senior enclave. She made this move knowing that she needed more protection and more care. Even though Jennifer is a skilled medical doctor, she did not spend too much time on herself, but she did realize that the time had come to make a move. She was transitioning from one home to another, and consequently, her mezuzah on her door was misplaced, discarded, or taken. She immediately called the new owner and the people that were working on her old home, but she did not get a satisfactory or immediate response. When I heard her tell me the tale of the missing mezuzah, I was shocked. And then I immediately, in the early morning hours, I went in search of a place to hang my little mezuzah, which I had found in one of my wooden Lazy Susans in my kitchen, just waiting for me to pick her up. I cleaned her off and checked that her parchment was intact. Then I found some adhesive double-sided Velcro that was very strong, along with some pin-sized nails and a ball head hammer. I called Jennifer early that morning and said, "Jennifer, are you going to be around today?" She said yes. I said, "I found a mezuzah for you." She was shocked, ecstatic. I said, "I'll be over to affix a new mezuzah on your new home." she was surprised and overjoyed. I told my wife Abby and my good friend Merrill to join me, and we would make a thing of it. In the middle of this chaotic world of hate and anti-Semitism, we made our way slowly to Jennifer after having a cup of coffee. Once there, we proceeded to say the bracha, the blessing over the new mezuzah, which I began to affix on the door jamb of her entrance to her new home. My suggestion to those who are anxious and are living with a little more trepidation than usual: don't feel bad. You're not alone. Anti-Semitism is a very real thing. It's been around for a few thousand years. Our forefathers and mothers, who descended from the tribe of Shem, have felt the sting and scorn of those that feel better than the rest of us for millennia. For those of you that feel uneasy, have a nice cup of tea or a cup of coffee, tighten your belts and go in search of a little mezuzah and a friend's home to put it on. Then you can say, along with my friends, Anachnu po, we are here. We will always be here. Am Yisrael Chai, the people, Israel,
live.